we got Kukurik, powerful wizard. This is round. What the hell round is it? 4? Probably round 4 or something. Of our vintage challenge playing Pio. We got a powerful opponent. They usually play some kind of bug concoction. Once again, this hand has no lands, so we're gonna ship it back. And then we draw a 6-card hand with no lands and a Blightsteel, so we ship it back. This just keeps happening. It just keeps happening over and over again. And then this is fine. I'll definitely take another land as well. This is happening. Yeah, I don't think anything came of it, but I talked pretty extensively with the head judge after it happened, so. And it's the guy with the scarf. He's really good, so I don't know. Sure, he did whatever needs to be done, but I keep getting these like 7s that are no good, and then Mola getting into unkeepable Blightsteel 6s. This is just really frustrating. It's gonna be a very hard game for us to win. Our hand is really medium, especially against some kind of Xerox-based opponent, probably. I'm gonna crack a fetch for an island here and ponder. Or sorry, preordain. Yeah, I seem to draw Blightsteel a lot. look at this crap. I just like don't think Tinker is a reasonable line against their deck, so I'm just gonna bottom both of these. Fortunately, we're gonna shuffle them both back in when we demonic, but I guess we can demonic for Lotus Mentor next turn. That's pretty reasonable. This is interesting. He might just be on Pio. No, Jace the Mind Sculptor. Okay. That makes our Lotus Mentor line really bad, because we just don't have a follow-up. I'm glad we didn't take Tinker, too. This is really just like I just don't think this is a play you should be making right now in Vintage, and it just seems to happen a lot to me, and I lose. So maybe it is. Maybe it is what you should be doing. I mean, turn 2 Jace is always going to be good enough, I guess. Or not going to be good enough, but turn 2 Jace being bad would be pretty crazy. What can I feasibly do here? I don't like any of the lines we currently have. Like, demonicking here is not particularly strong. We can Time Walk and try to hit a mana source so that we can demonic for Ancestral and then hope he doesn't have a misstep. I think that's like the closest I think to a real line we have. If they force this, I don't care. That's fine. It'd make no sense whatsoever to force this. What the? Sure. Force pitching Dak Faden does not make any sense here. You can just play a Dak Faden on your next turn and have a Dak and a Jace. Like, I just don't get it. Oh, you have an Ancestral. Sure. Our hands are just never going to beat draws like this, unfortunately. I guess we haven't revealed that we're Pio yet, which is a plus, but I'm sure they know that we're Pio. Mostly anyone who plays Magic Online Vintage knows that we're on Pio most of the time, so. I really caught some people by surprise this week. I played a league of Eldrazi, and then people were like, what? You're not playing Pio? And they got run over by Eldrazi, but. Demonic for Time Walk, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Got it, fam. I'd like to see a little bit more of their deck. It's not exactly clear what they're playing. It could just be bug splashing red. Look at this link, I guess. Yeah, bug splashing deck. Then a bunch of red cards from the sideboard. Yikes. That deck is like... The fact that this deck just turn 1 Jaced me is like... Yikes. Turn 2 Jaced me is pretty rough. Smash Up doesn't look good. It's gonna be quite hard to win, I think. Bounce back as Snapcaster. I'm just done here. This is not worth playing. Okay, so I want to get Dacked. Definitely want Caracas here. I want Fluster. I mean, I don't really want Fluster because he has so many creatures in the deck, but I'm putting in Pyroblast, so 3 Wasteland. I mean, it makes me not want to take out as many islands. Or do they have grudges? They have 2 Nature's Claims, 2 Life Forces. I kind of want to take out Volkey. No, I can just take out Repeal. They don't play... Yeah, we can just take out Repeal. They don't play No Rod for some reason. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I don't really think that one was worth playing anymore. They were like very clearly going to beat us. These hands are just not keepable. It's so medium. I have not drawn well enough to win the tournament today, so such is life. I mean, I'm gonna need this if I want a PO or something, so I have to keep it, but like it's just so bad. I guess if this gets mental misstep, it's really bad to keep the Mox on top as well. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. We're probably just gonna lose, unfortunately. I'm like pretty done with PO. I don't know. if no one's playing shops, like the deck's just not as good. Like really bad against these Pyroblast decks. Sure, brainstorm away. Like his hand's already better than us with just the cards we've seen them play. So I just don't know what I need to do. I mean, I know what I need to do. I need to draw better hands, but obviously that's not something I can really do. So. Been a while since we've had the, turn 1 Mox Opal, Mox, and into a Mana Crypt. What is that? Mystical Tutor? Alright, fam. You got a Mystical Tutor. Are you gonna get a Bifrost? No, just an Ancestral. Can't beat an Ancestral. So. Sure. Hardcast Force backup, I guess. So we get misstepped. That'd be interesting. Drew a PO, huh? Alright, yeah, sure. You got an Ancestral. I don't know, I haven't felt like I've had the cards needed to win games of Magic in my hands recently. Sure. Probe. It might be something to do with having Tinker Blightsteel in my deck. I guess maybe we should just play the Storm version and then ignore this Tinker Blightsteel. I don't know. Come up like really bad for us recently. When there's no shops, it's just really bad to have in your deck. I've boarded it out, what, every game today? Snap Ancestral? Like, I'm just never gonna win the game like this shit. Like, what? I can't even draw anything that's gonna stop this from happening. It's just never, it's just like, I keep this hand and I have no chance of winning the game, so. I guess it's just vintage, but they have 8 cards in hand? Like, I don't even play anymore. Sure, why not? Yeah, like, our opponent's hands are just better than ours. Sure thing, fam. Sure thing. Hold open Pyroblast? Not bad. Like we can hold open like snap repeal and like protect something, but it's just gonna get pyroblasted. Mental misstep. Just I just might just can't, just not gonna be able to win. What is this? Spell Pierce? Just, I just like never had a chance to win either of those games of Magic.